The United States is often seen as the land of opportunity. But did you know that millions of people risk their lives every year just to enter the country illegally? Some travel thousands of miles, crossing deserts, jungles, and dangerous waters, all in search of a better future. But where are these immigrants coming from? And why are they willing to sacrifice everything to reach America? In this video, we'll uncover the top 10 countries fueling illegal immigration into the US. The reasons will shock you, from political oppression to gang violence and even climate change. Stay with us as we explore the dark realities behind this global crisis. Let's begin. Number 10. Venezuela. Venezuela has experienced one of the worst economic collapses in modern history. Once a prosperous country, it has been crippled by hyperinflation, food shortages, and political unrest under President Nicolas Maduro's rule. With unemployment soaring and basic necessities becoming luxuries, thousands of Venezuelans flee their homeland each year, seeking safety and stability in the United States. Many enter through Mexico, enduring treacherous journeys to escape their nation's turmoil. Number 9. Haiti. Haiti has faced decades of hardships, from natural disasters like earthquakes and hurricanes to extreme political corruption and gang violence. The country remains one of the poorest in the Western Hemisphere, leaving its citizens with limited opportunities for survival. Desperate for a better life, many Haitians attempt dangerous sea crossings or make the long journey through South and Central America to reach the US-Mexico border. Number 8. China. You might not expect China on this list, but illegal immigration from the country has been rising. While China has a booming economy, many citizens still seek better financial opportunities and personal freedoms in the US. Some enter the US legally and overstay their visas, while others attempt to cross the southern border after traveling through Latin America. Political oppression and government censorship are also key factors that drive Chinese nationals to migrate illegally. Number 7. India. India, the world's most populous country, sees a growing number of its citizens migrating illegally to the US. The reasons vary: economic struggles, limited job opportunities, and even educational aspirations push people to seek a future in America. Smuggling networks have made it easier for Indians to enter the US illegally, with many taking the long and dangerous route through Mexico. The rising cost of living and job competition in India have further fueled this trend. Number 6. El Salvador. Gang violence is a major reason why so many Salvadorans leave their country. With some of the world's highest crime rates, El Salvador has been plagued by notorious gangs like MS-13 and Barrio 18, which control entire communities through extortion and violence. Families seeking safety often take the dangerous trek to the US border, hoping to find a new beginning. Many Salvadorans apply for asylum, but the process remains challenging. Number 5. Guatemala. Guatemala is a country of rich culture and history, but poverty continues to push its people toward migration. Nearly 60% of Guatemalans live below the poverty line, and job opportunities are scarce. The lack of economic stability, combined with food insecurity and natural disasters, forces thousands to risk their lives crossing borders. Many travel in large migrant caravans, hoping to make it to the US together for safety. Number 4. Honduras. Honduras faces many of the same struggles as El Salvador and Guatemala, including extreme poverty, gang violence, and political instability. However, one major factor that has increased illegal immigration is climate change. The country is frequently hit by hurricanes and droughts, devastating communities and wiping out livelihoods. With few options left, thousands of Hondurans attempt to reach the US each year in search of security and economic opportunity. Number 3. Cuba. For decades, Cuban citizens have risked everything to reach American soil. Under Cuba's communist regime, economic hardship and lack of personal freedoms have driven thousands to flee, often taking dangerous journeys across the sea to Florida. The US once had a policy allowing Cubans who reached American soil to stay, but recent policy changes have made migration more difficult. Still, many Cubans attempt the journey, seeking political and financial stability. Number 2. Mexico. Mexico has long been the leading source of illegal immigration to the US. due to a mix of economic struggles and cartel violence. Many Mexicans see America as the only way to provide a better future for their families. However, in recent years, the pattern has shifted. Mexico is now a major transit point for migrants from Central and South America trying to cross into the U.S. While illegal border crossings by Mexicans have decreased, the U.S.-Mexico border remains a hotbed of migration activity. Number 1. Nicaragua. Nicaragua has seen a massive surge in migration due to economic struggles and political repression under President Daniel Ortega. The country's economy has weakened, inflation is rising, and many businesses are shutting down. Meanwhile, Ortega's government has cracked down on political opposition, forcing many to flee for their safety. The number of Nicaraguans attempting to cross into the U.S. has skyrocketed in recent years, making it the fastest-growing source of illegal immigration. Illegal immigration is a complex and sensitive issue. People leave their home countries for many reasons, whether it's economic hardship, political oppression, or violence. The United States remains a land of opportunity for many, but migration patterns continue to shape global politics and economies.